He gets the sunglasses. Yes. Oh, I love it, dude.
Execute the competition with exceptional ease until handing off to the top.
This is Attempting the Perfect Pokemon Nuzlocke by Alpharad. I really enjoy reacting to Alpharad's videos, obviously, because there's several of them on this channel. I'm going to go ahead and hop into this right now because I'm excited to watch this Nuzlocke and see how he does.
Pokemon Nuzlocks are not easy, as they're riddled with seemingly random impossibilities that have plagued
I mean, they can be
Wolfie, Jaden, and several Poketubers out there. But the scariest part is the one thing we all have in common. None of us are safe from him.
Oh, but if you have so a couple things. Number one, you can play better. I feel like you do need a certain level of skill to pull off the cockiness like that. Alright, chill out, please. Jesus Christ, man. That's me! That's literally me! This is the reason that I recommend Fire and Leafkin for your first games, because even if you play like that, you can beat that game.
This
I love that he's the big bad guy. I love that Pokemon Challenges, or Yen, or Yan, however you want to say it, is the big bad guy. Ah, that's funny.
Completely unknown YouTuber, Pokemon Challenges,
completely
has apparently
unknown,
made a career from atop his tower built upon thousands of hours of Nuzlocking. And out of sheer spite, I set out on a journey to attempt the perfect Nuzlocke, not only to redeem my first run, but to prove that Nuzlocking is really easy if you're willing to be really boring. So
if that's true, bro, that's so true. If you're willing to scout everything and make a perfect prepped plan, Nuzlocking is really easy. It's actually not hard, okay? Maybe something like Emerald Kaizo is hard because obviously you need like perfect encounters a lot of the time to beat that. But if you're willing to read up on every trainer, and I've said this before, if you're willing to read up on every trainer before every single battle and make a plan specifically for that trainer, Nuzlocking is really easy, but I think that makes it really, really boring. That's why I like to play with a randomizer. That's the main reason I play randomizers, is so that I can't scout everything. Like you can if you play a vanilla or a ROM hack or something like that.
All of the Nuzlocking resources I could, from the best starter to the best team to even this lonely wizard's personal preferences. I was ready now for
God, I love Cat Boys.
So I grabbed Pokemon Leaf Green and set out to complete the perfect Nuzlocke
Leaf
with
Green,
everything he could ever ask for. And when I say,
if you want to see me beat a Fire Red Nuzlocke, make sure to check out my Nuzlocke channel. Just a little shameless plug. Also, if you want, please subscribe to that channel because you can see all the episodes. It's almost fully uploaded. I've been releasing like 2 to 3 episodes a week for a while. It's almost fully uploaded. So I did beat it. I was successful. I did complete it. If you want to check that out, make sure to go hop in and go check it out. All right, skipping forward.
Everything?
All right.
I mean, everything.
Here we go, Alpharad. Let's go.
Pausing the video, Yawn. And now it's time to start the perfect Nuzlocke. Our journey starts like any other. Named our player
I'm excited.
Alpha, named our rival Jan, and shows the best possible
named our
starter
rival
for our
Jan.
Nuzlocke. Oh, and this run is going to feature a few custom rules. Ignoring the obvious ones, battle mode is on set, level caps are in play, and items are banned. So when it came time for our first battle, it sure happened. Wait, he's faster? It was a speed
Lost his first battle.
like a perfect Nuzlocke
Feels
to
bad.
me. If you're watching on my channel, be sure to subscribe if you haven't. It helps out a lot. But if you're watching on someone else's channel who is shamelessly reacting to it,
this guy.
Come over here, drop a like, leave a subscription. You're welcome here. And be sure to let me know in the comments which channel you abandoned. Thanks. So on the next...
I'm totally okay with that, by the way. If you want to go watch it on his channel, give him the like, give him the view time, give him the subscription, all that stuff. Go do that, man, because he's the one that's actually making the content and doing the hard work. I'm just reacting to it because I love Alpharad's videos, man. They're awesome. I'm not here to crap on him or make him look bad or make him look stupid or correct him or anything like that. His videos are just really entertaining, and I enjoy reacting to him, and you guys apparently enjoy watching me react to him, so why not? Keep watching them.
Funko Pop 4 stormed through that puny Charmander, and we set out to capture
Good job,
our first
Funko Pop
encounter,
4.
a Rattata named Diddy Kong. And he has guts. Mankey's
Nice.
also a good catch, but essentially fodder for later. Then after catching Switch Sports the Pidgey, our team looked good. At this moment, I started thinking about
He's
what
doing
our team would
vanilla,
look like for the Elite
which is pretty
Four,
boring,
and
but,
came up with
you know.
an idea. 2 separate teams. I'll start collecting the strongest encounters I possibly can in preparation for the end game, but then keep them safe in the PC in order to protect them while beating the rest of the game with, well, whatever else I find. So I'm
Not a
looking
bad
online,
strategy.
right? And I think our best catch would be a Pikachu, but there's only like a 5% chance of that. and it felt fitting to name this one Mudkip. Oh no, it's time for the first gym leader and we're underleveled. Whatever shall we do?
Take the rare candy pill.
Long story
Yep.
short, grinding
I
springs and
agree.
cheating is
Take the rare candy pill. Put rare candies in your games. I've said this infinite times. Unless you enjoy grinding by battling wild Pokemon forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever, put rare candies and put vitamins in your game, man. It just saves you hours. It saves you hours. And who doesn't want to save hours?
based. And this Brock fight will be brought to you by Honey. If you don't have one of the starting sweepers, this is the hardest fight of the early game. Well,
True,
luckily, I
but he
have
has
the best of the
Bulbasaur.
best. Bulbasaur's Vine Whip can one-shot Brock's Geodude and on.
Good for Brock
However, he
and
leads
good for
the
Misty
Geodude, which
and
allows
good
the
for
potential Bulbasaur
Lieutenant
sweep.
Surge.
Sort
It's
of
the
how
best
Honey allows
early
you to
game
save
starter
money
you
by
can get,
pressing a
for
single
sure.
button at the top of your
Probably the
browser.
best starter
This
of the
free
3 in
online
general,
shopping
honestly.
tool automatically searches for promo codes so you don't have to. I need to hit the enemy Geodude so it can die a quick and painless death, and I achieved that by playing the game as intended. Almost as convenient as Honey, which works on most of the sites you're already using. Since I know you're buying things online, why not save some money while doing it? Are you really gonna act like you don't feel a bit of a rush when saving a little money? With Geodude's fully depleted health, I can now safely continue using Bulbasaur and start my sweep. What really enables this is not just the insane damage output, but also Onyx's
So
horrendous-
technically there is one little thing he could have done better, and this is like really nitpicky and I don't care that much. He could have edged his Bulbasaur, so if you look at its XP here, he could have gotten its XP to where the fainting the Geodude would have leveled it up and it would have made it even easier, but it's not necessary. His Bulbasaur is going to beat the Sonics, I'm pretty sure.
to speed. Unlike the speed of Honey, which saves you money near instantly, we can then take the free kill on Onyx. Here's a question. What does your
Yeah,
own
so
money
he didn't
and
need to
Funko
do
Pop
that.
for the Bulbasaur have in common? That's right.
Both can benefit from saving up to 10% off of buying Pokemon cards online.
Brock then gives us our first gym badge, which made me really happy. Much like how you can make my sponsors very happy by going to joinhoney.com/Alpharad or by clicking the link in the description to start using Honey and start saving money.
I feel like I
today.
should use
Thank
that
you to
thing.
Bulbasaur
I just
for
wonder if it's
enabling
actually
otherwise
worth
an incredibly
the
hard to
effort. I
achieve
wonder
zero
how
depth
much money
Brock.
it'll
And
actually
thanks to
save me.
Honey for sponsoring
I
this
should just
video.
try it sometime,
One
just to see.
Ivysaur later, and it's time to spin a Route 4 encounter on a gifted magic card. Throughout Mount
Nice.
Moon, we have to pick some key items, but the
We
gift
like
itself went
Gyarados.
by fairly quick. Our next stop was Cerulean City, which features the second gym and a
Bulbasaur.
feared rival battle. And it's pretty hard for where we're at. I know they open with Pidgeotto, but what do we have? Oh, we have Pikachu. So this battle actually isn't that bad now. We open with Pikachu. Actually didn't think that far ahead. One by one, his team fell. Look, I know you want to see the YOLO, yeehaw, reckless gameplay that lost my randomized run, but don't worry. I'll start throwing for content again soon. But first, I need to prove how easy this baby game truly is. After
It's
a mere
true.
morsel of cheating, we were ready to tackle Misty's gym with the utmost of confidence. Okay, so that
Nuzlocks are more fun when you're not
down,
scouting
now it's
everything,
hungry for
in
a
my
third.
opinion. I know
But
some
first, we
people
had a
like that.
Coffee
Like,
Nugget Bridge
that's
that
one
said
thing that
build it.
Pokemon Challenges has really said is he absolutely loves like the scouting all the trainers and coming up with a strategy for each trainer in every battle. He really enjoys that. I get kind of bored doing that because I spend more time reading than actually playing the game. I enjoy playing the game, being surprised by what they have, and then developing a strategy in the middle of that battle to try and beat them. That's why I think a randomizer is more fun for me. Obviously, play
Fetish
however you
dungeon and
want.
sprint down to Vermilion City. In desperate need of a ground type for Lieutenant Surge, I went to Diglett Cave and
Easy
unfortunately
peasy.
caught a Dugtrio who was well above her level cap. Aboard SSN
That
awaits a fateful
sucks.
battle for us. Not only
That
is our rival
sucks.
ready to throw down, but this is the exact
He's
same
still got
fight
Bulbasaur, though.
where we
Bulbasaur
lost
can
our
still
first
face tank
soldier in the
Lieutenant Surge's
previous run.
Pokemon.
Making
Uh-oh.
it through this unharmed would not only show my growth as a trainer, but more importantly, my resolve to be the pettiest Nuzlocker imaginable. But this run is far from over.
I love
With
it.
the third gym in our immediate path, it was time to endure the worst fucking stupid bullshit goddamn puzzle ever conceived by man. But
Yes,
before we were
that
ready to
puzzle
battle
does
Lieutenant
suck.
Surge, we had to
I
please-
totally agree. That puzzle is freaking dumb. I hate it. You just basically pick a trash can randomly until you get it right. That's what I do every time I go in there. I just pick one and then pick a second one until I get it right.
in our beloved
I hate that
Eradicate,
puzzle.
Which might sound odd, but hey, so does Guts. I definitely lose in the speed. Wait, no, I don't.
It's better
Oh,
if
right,
you
yeah.
burn. So if a Pokemon has guts, it's better if you burn them. I think, depending on the gen, it might be in older gens that the burn still does affect them. But I know in the modern games, burn, Pokemon with guts don't get affected by the burn, and they get the stat boost. And burn doesn't do the damage while you're walking, so you're higher HP when you go into the fight. So burn is actually better, unless in older gens, the burn still halves its attack, and then the guts just makes it normal. I'm not sure about that, but I don't think so. I think even in like Gen 3, I think they had that figured out. Could be wrong though.
salutes. It felt good to
Guts
have, like, a
Raticate
strategy. So now
is
it's
OP.
time to pull up your search engine of choice and type in Rock Tunnel Map.
Yep.
All right, so now we're out of there. You're welcome for skipping through that, by the way. After catching some less than exciting Pokemon, we made it to
Vulpix
Celadon.
sucks.
I accepted the gifted Eevee and decided to box it immediately because if our final team has any significant weaknesses, we can
I totally forgot, by the way, when I finished my Fire Red run, I had an Eevee that I could have evolved the whole time. I never went and got that Eevee. I didn't need it. My team was really strong. Best case, I could have added Jolteon, which wouldn't have probably helped me that much, but I totally forgot that Eevee existed.
just evolve it. Then, after tearing through Erica's gym with one silly little bird,
Yep.
it was time to collect TMs the only way I knew how.
Oh, jeez.
And
Slots.
we won't use them until the end because
Hey, just a little pro tip as well. If you're in for saving time, technically, if you played slots infinitely, you would eventually get enough coins to buy all the TMs you want. But there are cheats for putting the game coins into your game as well. So instead of spending 8 hours playing slots, you can just put the coins in there. It doesn't give you a tactical advantage. It just saves you time. That's it. It just saves you time. That's what I did. I don't care.
remember what happened last time. But now it's time for the Rocket Hideout. And wow, that sure happened. Oh, and speaking of transitions, now we're in Lavender Town and fighting our rival. Wow, this is easy.
Cheats are just like time savers in these games. Like, if you think that it makes your game more difficult, that you have to grind and play slots and RNG for hours and hours and hours, that's fine. You just don't use the cheats and you just enjoy that grind. But I hate the grinding. I don't want to spend 8 hours playing slots. So, yeah.
Last run,
Not doing it.
I named Ghastly after a Pokemon of mine who has died. But if you look around, there aren't any deaths this run. So let's
Nice.
name Ghastly after what really dies when you sweat this hard.
Fun. Comedy.
One dead mom joke later, and the past has finally returned to haunt me. If you remember in my last run, Sabrina is where everything went horribly, horribly wrong.
Yep.
We paved a path built in arrogance while dismissing the cracks of reality. At the time, I thought I played to my outs, but oh, how wrong I was.
He has a almost unleveled Snorlax right here in the back who literally clowns on this entire gym.
Luckily, this time, I had a plan. No friends. But my actual plan was that our poison Diddy Kong was more than capable of overcoming Sabrina's entirely physically frail team. So when we came face to face with the same Alakazam who took everything from us, I felt like the only way to protect the rest of the team was through our first sacrifice.
Except he
I
used
was willing to
future
sack
sight.
it. But with that future sight, our beloved Raticate was spared by the horrendous AI. We collect our 5th gym badge, and the perfect Nuzlocke is still on. Look, a Master Ball with 0 deaths on the record. We were looking pretty good. We caught a Snorlax, collected a Super
Snorlax
Rod,
is
and
a beast.
swiftly made it to our next victim. And that's the 6th gem with only 1 death. Oof, God, I forgot to
We
mention
skipped something.
In Silphco, we unfortunately ran into our rival and a bit under level 2. So we sacrificed our starter
Oh,
to make it out alive. And if
no.
you can't tell, I lost the footage. But this
That
would
feels
serve
really
as a
bad.
reminder. Nuzlocks are void of emotion. Pokemon are no longer friends. They are weapons. Machines of mass destruction.
True.
Is this how it's supposed to feel? No longer relating to the mortal shell, disassociated by emotion? I had a choice to sack a weaker Pokemon, but I had to send a message to the rest of the team. If the starter isn't safe, nobody is. This team works for me and not the other way around.
If the starter
There is
isn't
one
safe,
way out of
nobody
this run,
is.
And it is through sacrifice. Our Safari Zone encounter is...
It's so true, but that's exactly what Nuzlocks become whenever you play the way Pokemon Challenges does. You're just using them as tools. You're an unfeeling person. They're not your companions. They're literally tools to win a game.
And just like that, the first piece of our Elite Four team has revealed themselves. One of the
Nice.
strongest weapons we could possibly ask for. So after running a few errands, I had something a bit serendipitous happen to me on the way to Cinnabar Island. And by that, I mean I got lost. Only after running into the encounter of a lifetime.
Oh yeah, we love Slowbro. Don't know if you needed to Master Ball it.
I thought I would be highlighted on Pokeball, and I knew if I pressed down once, it would give me a Great Ball. But the cursor was on Great Ball, After making it to the island, we revived Real Sport the
So he
Aerodactyl,
didn't mean to do
Pokemon
that.
Mansion, and challenged Blaine. At this point of the run, I felt like it was fine to start playing carelessly. Losing Pokemon doesn't break the perfect run. Their presence is replaceable and their deaths are forgettable. We only have 2 simple gyms in our path and an entire team waiting in the wings for the Elite
Doug Trio's
Four.
not that
If they
good
weren't making it
anyway.
to the
It's just
finale,
fast and hits hard.
Why would I care
It's
about
paper.
their well-being? Each Pokemon we've caught so far serves one purpose and one purpose only: to make me a champion. If all of these sacrifices are intended, then how is it any short of a perfect Nuzlocke? This is a binary scale. Winning is a binary state of being. There is no gray area. Either you triumph a hero or your story never gets told. Losers are not remembered. So when challenging the final gem, our masterful Slowbro quickly made works of everything Giovanni threw at us. Because when you come prepared,
Slowbro
it's
OP.
that easy. With one more rival battle separating us from Victory
true.
Road, why, that's a single right you sacrifice away. Good thing these things can be oh so easily replaced. In fact, I would even call this an upgrade. Now it was time to display our
Magnitude.
catalog of badges as I permitted access to this forsaken
I don't know why
cave
that's so
and had
funny to me.
perhaps the most fateful encounter yet. In case you're unaware, perhaps one of the most infamous moments of Nuzlocking history occurred in my last run, and the whole world laughed. So how fitting is it that this lone soldier was our final encounter? Unfortunately, our Elite Four team has already been perfectly molded, as if God himself smiled upon it.
That's
But
a pretty
what
good
if he
team.
took Onyx? Well, if I were to do that, it would
Oh,
be the
no.
pettiest move imaginable. Oh, wait.
Did he do
And
it?
now it's time.
He gets the sunglasses. Yes. Oh, I love it, dude.
Execute the competition with exceptional ease until handing off the baton to Slowbro to finish the job. Bruno quickly challenged us, but unbeknownst to him, that would be the last task he would ever complete. Slowbro returned to the field unsatisfied he had to share the spotlight, so naturally, he
I just love
exterminated
that
the
Yan
rest
is
of Bruno's team.
the big
Upon
bad
hearing
guy.
the news,
It cracks
Arceus
me
did
up.
everything she could with her ghostly powers to stop us, but it was an
Shadow Ball
a
Snorlax.
third-rate trainer with a fourth-rate team. Her Gengar took the stage, but what can they really do against a Snorlax with Shadow Ball? Switching
Nothing.
around each new obstacle.
Nothing.
Eventually, it was up to Nidoking to speed this process along and leave Agatha and her team on the ground behind us. With
Easy.
one trainer remaining between us and the championship match, Lance better make this quick. Of course, dragons weren't going to be easy to deal with unless you were the hungry Slowbro, whose bloodlust has yet to
Who
be
has
quenched.
Ice Beam.
A few
Yep.
ice beams later, and Lance's last legs began to break and eventually collapse. It's time.
Time to
It's
take on
finally
Yan.
time. A run built in redemption will soon come to an end. So the glasses were enough for the Elite Four,
Yawn.
but I think we need something a little more for the champion, right? Knowing that our rival was going to lead with Pidgeot.
I
it
love
seemed like a
Alpharad. He's
simple
so
operation
funny.
For Magneton, as expected, this would immediately drag out his ace, Charizard, who is 4 times weak to rock. Look, all he has to do is take one hit, and then watch as Quick Claw activates.
He got the Quick Claw.
Quick Claw act.
It didn't kill.
Maybe Onyx does suck. Yeah,
Onyx
okay,
is
maybe,
garbage.
They're failing to redeem Onyx, which, let's be honest, we're never living that clip down. Gyarados soon cleaned up the mess
He
of Charizard.
didn't one-shot the
swiftly
Charizard,
before
who's
dragging
4
Rhydon
times weak
down
to the
hell
rock
with him.
slide.
When presented with a creature made of paper bones and magic spoons, Snorlax delivered a finishing blow that would ring
Body
true for
slam.
generations. Jan was getting desperate. An executor? Really? Is that all you have for us? This is embarrassing. You are supposed to be a champion, but you're not even playing around my crit range. Oh, I see. You saved your Gyarados for
Oh,
last
gosh.
out of sheer embarrassment. You know how this one goes, don't you? And just like that, the perfect
Easy.
Nuzlocke comes to a successful end. But is this the ending that I truly wanted? If I can be completely
Technically,
honest
there's a
with you.
second round.
Yeah, I still prefer using legendaries and losing.
Technically, there's a second round of the Elite Four, which I had forgotten about when I played this game too, but you actually can go through the Sevi Islands and then come back and fight the Elite Four, and they have better Pokemon at higher levels and all that stuff. So yeah, you actually can, like, there's another fight to do if you want to complete the Nuzlocke, but whatever.
What is the meme? Hold on, what meme am I thinking of with Alpharad right now? It's this meme. But it's like Alpharad giving me another Nuzlocke video to react to.
That was epic. Alpharad's videos are always great. If you enjoyed it, make sure to go check out his channel. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a like just to make sure I did that. I think I'm already subscribed. I think I even have the notification bell turned on. If you guys enjoyed my reaction to that, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.